Just a while ago, I was in, you may call it lucid dreaming phase, half asleep or awake, but unawake in between. And that space, lots of what I call self-organizing process takes place in the brain, which is to see the connection between what's in the body, the nature's way happening, to the brain activity, to seek for words to express something. And the thought I knew was triggered by some experience where there's some difficulties to pass through. Just like any Zen expression, some say Zen start when you have nothing to do. And that's when you have to go beyond the brain to seek for the solution. I call it from unconscious part of who we are, where there are lots of way that memories from life experience is stored. They call araya, consciousness. And that memory, kind of like a synchronization, find a way to form a thought that is connected to who you really are at the core of your being. Anyway, that's the background. And the thought was like a whatever will be, will be. Sera, Sera. But in Japanese, I had the word that popped up. And the word is Chinese expression FU-Syaku-Shin-Myo, not borrow your body or life. And that phrase was a calligraphy posted in the house I was born and lived for years. And it's a big calligraphy, and I look at it, didn't understand, but the meaning I could guess at a certain age, but my father didn't explain to me. I didn't ask. And it's one of those, like a Zen koan, I felt. I was sitting there. I was growing up in that house, looking at the world without knowing. The Chinese character, it's very interesting. And I said, Suzuki says, Zen may not have developed without the Chinese character. Because the Chinese character is just a symbol. FU-Syaku-Shin-Myo, that's one example. No, borrow, body, life. So you have to guess, use your intuition to get to the point. So it's very much Zen-like state where you have to create your imagination, but imagination in the sense of the reality of what is expressed in that. So it's already Zen-like conundrum. But the symbol, expression, meaning, and that's how Zen may have evolved and was communicated. Many people left like a Shobogenzo by Dogen. People read it, don't get it, unless you really are enlightened, so to speak. So maybe that was how, as a part of my life, on one hand, typical learning, but on the other hand, this Zen-like space or expression I had with the question mark. So, long story, but that's the state of lucid dreaming or meditation, or the consciousness and unconsciousness find a way to bridge the gap. As I said, there was some event that triggered, and therefore, like a Sera was the thought, and the next thought I had was, do as you wish. That triggered that FU-Syaku-Shin-Myo, the one I mentioned about not boring life and body. So in short, I posted a 1-minute video, and I explained that the meaning is like no self in one word, because if you don't borrow things, what's there? I don't exist, because my life and body I don't borrow. Then what's my life and body? It's life and body of who I am at the core, not in the mind, in the imagination, in the conscious part of the brain. So self-organizing within, when you meet the imminent danger or difficulty, is how the Zen may put you in place. So you realize the only way out is to connect to the true source, the core of who you are. So, in short, I got the idea. No self. Just confirming what I have said in many videos. But with this specific instance, I had the thought, idea, intuition, even relating to my young days in that tatami room, living, sleeping, doing things. And I don't know what happened to the paddle. My brother took over and must have sold it. It's a huge letter. FU-Syaku-Shin-Myo. Not borrow your body and life. And so it was sitting. Now, years later, I'm 75. I understand the meaning in the brain. But just this is the expression or reflection in the brain. But wanted to have a connection to the root of who I am, and therefore to live accordingly. There could be lots of misinterpretation of the word Syaku-Shin-Myo or even Sera. I'm gonna post the website I checked on the Google, and the AI would respond the meaning of that. And what I'm doing here is to maybe commemorate my life. And I didn't know what it meant so many years. I think I got the idea at a certain point, but I wasn't able to express as am I doing now. Or I got it and there was no way to express, so I just let go. but certain event trigger the awareness, awakening moment, the mini awakening of what the Zen word may mean. So it's to say it in summary, it's not easy to say it in summary because you have to experience it. That moment, the meaning in our life. And that's what I want to do. Or that's already in here, but hopefully that is connecting with the core of my being, my heart. So use the brain at the same time. Listen to your heart.